Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Vivian Wolf, and this is Zen X Yoga. We're a YouTube channel for people moving through midlife, and this is our 31st lesson, uh, transformative lesson for Generation X. That we're going to incorporate some yoga and some Ayurvedic philosophy into the idea of reclaiming your confidence. Today, we're talking about confidence. This is something I feel like is so important, especially if you are in this season of life. Sometimes we start to feel a little diminished when it comes to our self-esteem, our self-confidence. And so this is going to help open up the energetic areas of your body that will bring you a little more confidence. So we are also going to use an affirmation. I am enough. Now, this is something that you can say out loud. It's really good to hear your own voice saying these things. It tells your brain that these things are true. But if you don't feel comfortable with that, you can always just internally repeat it to yourself. I am enough. And we're going to do a kneeling practice today. I'm going to use a blanket underneath my knees. You are welcome to adapt this however it feels comfortable for you. So feel free to also maybe explore doing this in a chair if you like, or doing it standing up if that feels better. I'm going to try to talk through those two modifications, but I'm going to demonstrate on my knees. So let's get on the mat real quick before we get started. If you enjoyed this practice, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. You'll get updates whenever new live streams are posted so that you can get the next lesson, right? This particular lesson, the reason why I chose this is because I wanted to help boost emotional resilience and open the chest and the heart. This is an area of our body that sometimes we need to pay a little more attention to, especially if you sit at a desk, if you're always typing with your arms forward, typing here. If you drive a lot, if you're on your phone a lot, all of that can affect our mobility and our sense of spaciousness in the front of our body here. And then also these postures are going to help to reinforce your self-identity in a positive way. So with that in mind, let's get started. So if you are going to sit, or if you're going to sit or stand, just to come into that place, we're going to begin on the floor. We're going to begin in a table pose. And I'm going to put this blanket down. I'm going to face this way. So knees underneath your hips, wrists underneath the shoulders. Just do a little cat-cow here to begin. So inhale, take your heart forward, gaze forward, belly droops, tailbone turns up. We're just warming up here. Exhale, round the back. Pull the belly button into the spine, drop your head. We'll do it again. Inhale, heart forward, gaze forward. Exhale, spine high. Let's do two more. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good, good, good. And then just sink those hips back over the heels. Bring the forehead down, child's pose. In a chair, just drape your torso over your legs. And if you're standing, do a little forward fold. Take a breath here. And then slowly, slowly, we're going to make our way up to our high kneeling. Take your time here, just in an upright position. This is a modification on like a kneeling mountain. So we're going to start here just with our arms down at our sides. Noticing what you feel here. Maybe repeating our affirmation, I am enough. Say it out loud if it feels good, or just mentally repeat it to yourself. Two more times. I am enough. I am enough. Good. And then with your next inhale, sweep those arms forward and up, biceps by the ears, a little lift of the heart. And as you exhale, just fold forward back into your child's pose. We're going to go back and forth a few times. Inhale, rise back up, keep those biceps by the ears, open up the heart, turn the gaze up, exhale, back to child's pose. Let's do 2 more like that. Inhale up. And exhale, child's pose. Last one. Inhale up. And exhale, child's pose. Good. Inhale, come all the way back up to your high kneeling. This time, bring the hands to the small of the back here. Palms facing out. I like to make a little diamond shape right at my sacrum here. It's good for sacral chakra. It's good for a little connection with your inner your pelvic organs here. And what we're going to do is we're going to arch the back, so lift the heart here. Inhale, we sweep our arms up. Exhale, cactus arms, lift even higher. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, bring those hands together, fold again, forehead all the way down. Inhale, sweep those arms up as you reach high into high kneeling. Exhale, cactus arms, lift a little higher. Woo. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the back as you fold forward. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale, sweep it up. I am enough. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach high. Exhale. This is called embryo. It's a variation of child's pose. 1 more time. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus arms. Lift that heart. Lift the chin. Woo. Inhale, stay as you reach those arms even higher. Exhale, fold over. Pause here. Just take a breath in this embryo posture. And if it feels okay, keep your hands at the small of your back as you lift up. Last thing we're going to do is we're going to do a variation on camel. We're just going to hold a camel pose. So camel can be challenging, or it can be very simple, just depending on who you are and what's going on in your body. For me, camel is a challenging posture. So I'm going to scoot back and I'm going to use this wall to help me out. But you are welcome to do any variation of camel that feels good to you. I like to put my feet up against the wall, still having a blanket, right, underneath the knees, flexing the feet. Good, just like that. And for me, what we want to do is we want to keep the hips over the knees, so we don't want to sink back. We want to stay nice and aligned here. Biceps come up by the ears. This is just one of the variations. This is not the only way to do camel. And then start to lift the heart, and I like to bring my fingers just touching the wall behind me to make sure I'm staying nice and aligned here. Lifting, lifting, lifting. So we're not falling back. So we'll stay here for 3 more breaths. One more breath. Good, and then slowly, slowly bring it down. And that's it, my friends. Come into a seated position. Just notice here. Sit back in a chair, or just come into a little cross-legged variation here. Let your hands rest on your lap. Soften the gaze or close the eyes. And one more time, let's bring one of your hands to your heart. Place the other hand over it. And repeat to yourself again, I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. Believe it. Because you are. You are enough. Take another big cleansing breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. When you feel ready, open your eyes. Thank you so much for sharing this very short confidence practice with me today. From my heart to yours. Peace. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this very simple practice. And again, you can adapt this practice so that it fits you. You can sit in a chair and just lift those arms up, lift the heart up. You can hold onto the back of the chair and lift if that feels good. There's so many different ways. So if you want to practice this every day for 7 days, 14 days, and just notice how your personal experience of confidence increases. I would love to hear about it. So in the comment section, tell me, how do you feel right now? And how does that compare to how you felt 11 minutes ago? Let's talk about this in the comment section. And if you want longer classes, if you want full length classes, interactive classes, or one-on-one yoga therapy, then you can start by going to the link in the description below. It'll take you to my website where we can start to practice together. I would love to meet you. So until next time, mwah, 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 mwah. Take really good care of yourself, okay?